All right, I guess I'll start. My name is Guy Rodon. For those of you that aren't familiar with me, I'm a senior at this point. I'm a transfer student, a little bit older than the average bear around here. Columbia College has been a pretty awesome experience for me. I went to Mizzou to begin with, and you really get lost in the crowd there. I have a chemistry class with 300 students being taught by a TA that I sat in there. Here I've got 25 students with me. I can go and talk to the professor every single day for an hour if I want. You just don't find that experience anywhere else. If you can take advantage of the personal relationships you can make with your professors, man, you can really learn a lot at this school. And you can sort of focus on a future for yourself that you want with the guidance of people that have been there and can really help you sort of feel out what you might want to do. Pretty hard to decide what you want to do for the rest of your life when you have no experience doing anything. So I'm sure all of you have kind of had some difficulty trying to decide, and you'll probably change your mind a few times. I was a chef before, which was really exciting, fun. I worked my way up from being a cook to a chef and an executive chef. Very exciting industry. I always kind of wanted to be a doctor though. My father had a stroke and I moved back from Vermont to live here again and decided to go back to school. And it's been a great experience so far. I really hope that I can help a lot of people lead happy lives. Advice. I would say one of the hardest things in life for me is to find balance between all of the things that I love and care about and all of the responsibilities that I have to deal with on a daily basis. It's easy to get stressed out as a student. Sometimes you just have to just forget about whatever it is that you're worrying about, the lab report or the English paper, and just go do something fun. Something that helps you to relax, think about something different. Exercise is a great thing. Really is key to developing your mind. It doesn't make sense, but it's true. It helps you sleep better too. Getting sleep is probably the one thing that all of us as students are really poor at. And it's probably the most important thing for any of us to do. So try to find some balance between doing work all the time, studying, reading, do your reading, and having a life. It's really important.
I'm Sammy Mocht. I am a senior as well, finishing up in my fourth year. Dual degrees in chemistry and forensic science. I'll start with my piece of advice is do what you're passionate about, do what you love, and then you're not working so hard. It's easier to get up in the morning knowing that you're going to do something that you're passionate about. And one of the things they had as a question is it better to do everything or is it better to do one thing very well? And I think as a freshman with eyes wide open and you don't know what you like, you don't know what you want to do as much, do everything for a short period. But it's better to narrow it down as a sophomore and a junior and senior, and then you're involved in one or two things a lot. You could be the president of the club, or you could just be an extremely active member of the group that is initiating a lot of change and doing a lot of new things. But I think the downfall to Columbia College is that 20% of the people do 80% of the things. And it's really great for a while, and then you just get wore out. And so it's really good to do what you're passionate about and continue just doing that one thing very well. I mean, you can have a long laundry list of clubs and activities you were involved in, but the second you go into an interview, they're like, oh, what did you do with science club? I think they did a 5K. I don't know, I wasn't involved with it. So it's much better to be able to be like, yeah, I did one event, I did one club, but we did all of these things. I helped with this. We planned it from A to B to C, and to be involved that way. And I love Columbia College because it's so small, because you can have so many networking opportunities. It doesn't matter what question you have because you know you can get it answered. You can go to someone at SSS and have it answered. You can go to someone at Student Affairs, to Career Services, and everybody talks to each other. You're not isolated. you could ask Nancy a question, and she will, if she doesn't know it, which she probably does, she doesn't know it, she will make 6 phone calls and have the answer for you in 10 minutes. And that's a really wonderful thing about CC that I don't have experience with other college like Guy does, but I don't think other students have that opportunity to just know so many of the staff. I think that's an important aspect of Columbia College is how passionate the staff is for the students. Faculty, yeah, of course, and we need them 110%, but I learned so much more outside the classroom than I do in the classroom about life from the staff here on campus.
I think you can turn it off now. You guys, I think we have a sampling. But now maybe you want to, any of you have any questions to ask that you'd like to ask Guy or Sandy?